You've probably heard of GAIN, Getting Arizona Involved in Neighborhoods. Every year, Glendale police officers work with neighborhood groups to celebrate crime prevention in the community. Well, this year, as Stacy Lloyd tells us, GAIN is a little bit different.
Each year in October, residents have GAIN kickoff events and parties, everything from barbecues to ice cream socials. They give neighbors a chance to get together and show support for fighting crime and protecting their neighborhoods.
They bring everybody together to meet, to say, hi, this is who I am, I live here, this is who my family is, and to get to know each other, because it's so important for everybody in a neighborhood to know each other, to work together, to make the community theirs.
In the past, the annual theme has been related to crime prevention. This year, GAIN is trying something new. After last year's devastating hailstorm, organizers decided the theme would be emergency preparedness.
And we saw that disaster, unfortunately, came through the neighborhoods, but it was also a catalyst to bring out some of the best in people and bring the community together as a whole.
Glendale police are working with the Emergency Management Office to help educate residents.
Prepare, look, and listen is something that we have on our website. We tell citizens we want them to do. Prepare your families and yourself today for disasters and emergencies. It's very important. Look for ways to become involved in your community. And then listen to the media for official instructions, information. That's how the government's going to talk to you if we need you to do something during a disaster or an emergency.
Glendale police and GAIN organizers want residents to not only learn all they can about emergency preparedness, but get involved. That's because in the event of a natural disaster or terrorist attack, first responders can't be everywhere at once.
We can help you organize, communicate with each other, educate you, and again, become part of the solid picture, the big overall picture on the team.
There are several ways to get involved. One is Citizen Corps, a grassroots organization that teaches volunteers how to work with first responders and government agencies during an emergency.
An emergency happens, we want to get out there, we want to move forward and help, but most of the time we're in the way because there are certain things that we don't know. So how to respond, how to work very directly and concertedly with the responders so that we're not in the way, but we're more of an asset instead of a liability.
Another way is by participating in Community Emergency Response Teams, or CERT training. This teaches basic disaster response skills, such as fire safety, light search and rescue, team organization, and disaster medical operations.
Having people in your neighborhood trained in Citizen Corps would just be one other benefit to your neighborhood, so that no matter whatever happens, your neighborhood is together, organized, and you're a solid team to face whatever might come your way.
There are also simple things families can do at home.
Make a plan and make sure everybody in your family knows it so that you guys can get back together, because many times families are separated during disasters and they need to understand how are we going to communicate, what actions do we need to take, where are we going to go.
Another smart thing to help with your personal emergency preparedness is make an emergency kit.
Food, water, medication, your glasses, things that you're going to need if you have to leave your home and go to a shelter, or if we evacuate you to keep you out of harm's way.
You may not have electricity, so you want a flashlight, and that won't be any good without battery, so you want to make sure you have that. Having a radio, a handheld radio, is really a good thing to do, because telecommunication may not be that good. Cell phones may be down.
Other items to include are a small toolkit and a manual can opener. You also want your important documents and cash.
You want to always make sure that you have some money, preferably single dollar bills. About 100 of them would be pretty good, because ATMs may not be working.
By learning more about the GAIN theme of emergency preparedness and volunteering, you can help both your family and your neighborhood.
Because you cannot help if you don't know what you're doing. And this training is free. Every citizen in Glendale should get on board and learn what you can.
The more things we can do to involve the community and bring them together for a common cause, the better off and stronger that individual neighborhood is, and in turn it spreads throughout the whole city and makes the city of Glendale a better and safer place for everybody.
For more information about emergency preparedness, visit the City of Glendale's emergency management site at glendaleaz.com/emergency management, or call them at 623-872-5000. You'll also find loads of information about emergency preparedness at ready.gov.